Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Laurie from Cook Scrap Craft, and today I have a process video, another one. This one is for the March White with One Color Challenge. If you don't know what White with One is, well, I'm on the design team, and every month there's a challenge where you have to use the color white with one other color. It's a definite challenge. I've loved playing along with these challenges before. Then I applied to be on the design team, and now I get to share inspiration with you guys for these challenges every month, which is super exciting. So for the March challenge, the color is Fairy Floss, which is kind of a light pink color. And there's also a little mood board to inspire you as well with some pink roses, pink cotton candy, very fluffy, and kind of, I think, what looks to be like a strawberry milkshake, maybe, or a smoothie, a strawberry smoothie. So everything very, very pink, which is perfect for me because I have lots of pictures of my daughter to scrap. And so I decided to, for this one, break into a crate paper collection that I got for Christmas. I always forget the name of this collection, and I've been using it a lot, and I can't remember. But anyway, I think it's a collection that came out last year. You've probably seen it in another process video that I posted recently. So I'm just going through the paper pad right now to find papers that are pink that I think go well with the colors or with the color challenge. You can use black, brown, and blue like to get your journaling done if you want to use a black marker to do your journaling or even the titling with your letters. But basically, everything else on the layout can only be the white or the pink. So it's very challenging, but I love challenges like this. So I took out a lot of papers and I actually end up not using most of them. That little background piece I have there, it had like a gold border around it, and I'm really sorry that this is not in focus. But I try not to pay attention to the camera. I try to focus more on working than on what the camera's doing. Anyway, that little gold border obviously did not fit into the color scheme. So I just decided to cut that and use the solid pink. And I think I was trying to go for it originally as the background, but I kind of just liked matting it onto the white cardstock. So you'll have this big pink thing in the center and then the white peeking out around the edges. And before I go any further, I am using double-sided tape. I had gotten some Scotch brand double-sided tape at the Dollar Tree over the holidays, and it was amazing. After the holidays, they stopped carrying the Scotch brand version of it. So I had to buy, I guess it's the Dollar Tree brand. I don't even know. It's called Jot. It is the worst. And I bought like 5 rolls of it because each was only $1. But nothing sticks. It's so terrible. So don't ever buy it. Don't be duped. Just go to Michael's or wherever you usually buy your adhesive. Just, ugh. Okay, so back to the process. So the photos that I'm using, as you can see, I have a lot. I have 4 photos. How in the world am I going to fit them onto the page? I will end up cutting them down and not using one of them. I hate wasting a photo when I print it, but I just had to do it in order to make these work on a single page. I mean, I guess I could have tried to do a 2-page, but I wanted this to be a single page layout about Easter last year. We did an Easter egg hunt and it was very warm, surprisingly. I think Easter was in April last year, but it was still, it's spring, but it was still warm, very sunny and warm, and all the chocolate that was in the Easter eggs was melting. And my child wanted to eat the chocolate and she got it all over her face and it was a huge mess. And of course I had to take a picture of it because I thought it was hilarious. So what I'm trying to do here is just figure out the placement of the photos. I'm measuring, which is something I don't do very often. I'm not a big measurer. But when I can find my ruler, I will measure. And then I'm just going to, is that the white cardstock, I think? I can't even remember. Yeah. So because the challenge is white with another color, you really still have to make white be a significant part of the layout. So I'm just going to back that pink striped paper onto the white cardstock, just so I can still get a hint of the white and the pink as well for the challenge. And I really like the stripes. I know they're not all that regular fairy floss color, but they're still pinkish, and I think that's okay. So yeah, well, yeah, one of them's like the right pinkish color. One of them's maybe a little lavender, and then the other's a little bit more peachy, but I don't know. I kind of liked it still anyway. So there are two photos, and I'm like, what do I do with this one? I know that I'm trying to fit them all in, and I'm just kind of looking at some of the stickers. Those are puffy stickers, and they're so cool. Just to try to kind of get a feel for where I might want to put embellishments. That's going to guide my idea for the placement for this. I went into this not having any idea what I was going to do. I just knew I wanted to use the collection and I wanted to use those photos. So obviously, those photos have to get cut down even more, um, which is amazing because I've said it once. If I say it once, I'll say it again. Cutting down the photos means you can get more photos on the page, and it means you can focus more on what's important in the photo. I didn't need to have my daughter's entire car seat showing. Nobody cares about that. What we care about is the chocolate on her face. So I finally got my three photos lined up. They don't all fit in the patterned paper strip, which is fine. The first one kind of sticks out over it, whatever. It's still within the matting of the white cardstock. And I had arranged them in this order because I liked having the photo of her with the grass in the background breaking up the photos in the car seat. I just kind of liked that better. So what I'm doing here, inspiration from the mood board was the pink roses. I actually had pink rose embellishment pieces. I had won a challenge, I don't remember where, but I got some cool ephemera embellishments from Scrap Accent, which is a Canadian company. And it came with a sheet. It had pink roses and like butterflies and birds on it. You do have to cut them all out by hand, which as long as you have small scissors that are sharp and easy to get into the little nooks and crannies, it's not that big of a deal. So I definitely was excited to be able to use those pieces on this layout. Those pink roses are just great, and I will end up popping some of them off the page so that it's not super super flat, and it kind of makes a nice like cluster look, like a bouquet look. So there again is that double-sided tape. I'm so mad at myself. I actually had to go back. I bought regular adhesive and I had to go back and like adhere everything. There's also a little pink banner. I had some stuff that I'd gotten at Michael's a long time ago. They were actually planner stickers, but I use them for scrapbooking. I think they're great. So there's a little pink banner, and then they had little circles, little pink circles. So I just added those to this collection. You'll also notice there was like an ink brush thingy in the frame of this shot. My original, I guess I did have sort of a plan of what I thought I was going to do. My original goal was maybe to take a white piece of cardstock and like ink it with some pink inks. And I had some pulled out. And then when I was going through the paper pad, I just kind of changed direction and I ended up not doing that. So maybe for another color challenge, I'll have to figure that out. Because I haven't used those ink thingies. I can't even think of what they're called now, but I haven't used them and I really should. I want to do more with like mixed media, especially with the backgrounds and everything, and I just haven't done that yet. So that's a little journaling sticker from, and there I'm having trouble getting that piece to stick down. There's a journaling sticker from the Crepe Paper collection. Um, Things to note, not all journaling stickers are great for journaling. Those are very, very slick. And when you have slick stickers, pen ink can smudge if you're not careful, as I was not. And I don't know if I get this on camera or not, but you'll see it probably in the close-ups. I end up smudging after I write on it, which makes me really mad. I tried to fix it as best that I could because the sticker was slick. It was a little bit easy to wipe off. But yeah, you always have to be careful with stuff like that. You'd think that scrapbooking companies would make things that could take ink. I mean, we're writing on them, right? They're meant to be written on. Anyway, so again, I'm just cutting up more of those roses. figuring out the placement of more embellishments and stickers, just trying to put everything down. This ends up being, as you'll see in the close-up photos, this ends up being a very basic layout. I thought once I got everything down, I kind of thought, maybe I'll like do some misting spray or something, and I end up not doing anything, but I kind of like it. I kind of like the simplicity of it, especially when you're only using those two colors. Yeah, I just kind of like the way it looks, yeah. And of course you can see that I'm so into scrapbooking and getting more of the embellishments down and just adding more color that I'm not noticing the camera is moving. So I apologize for that. Yeah, I'm just finishing up, like adding in a couple extra touches. I think there's a little like pink banner strip that I add up at the top. Just trying to get some more, or no, that's still white. For some reason that looks very pink to me right now. But yeah, I'm just adding in a couple extra little puffy stickers. Those are the little planner stickers that I was talking about that I got from Michaels that I just use for scrapbooking. They come in handy as embellishments, and I really like them. So the close-ups are actually about to follow, and I hope that you follow the link below so that you can play along with the White with One challenge. We'd love to see your take on the Fairy Floss challenge, and it's going to be a prize. Some randomly chosen scrapbookers are going to win a really cool prize. So, follow the link, play along, and click subscribe below so that you never miss out on another fun scrapbook challenge and scrapbook process video. I thank you so much for watching, and I hope this was inspiring. Leave me a comment below too if you have any questions about scrapbooking, the White with One challenge, the products that I use. Oh, there's the smudge. You can see it. Anyway, yeah. So I will see you guys next time, and happy scrapping!